I'm Giordano, and I'm an interdisciplinary environmental artist. And what that means is that I try to use every different creative medium I can to help share and tell the stories of our beautiful natural world, as well as the ways that this beautiful world is changing with climate change. I appreciate it. So I'm Claire.
For the Terminus project, we brought together 40 volunteer artists, specifically to pay homage to the glaciers of the Olympic Mountains. We chose glaciers because they're such an iconic and visible indicator of our changing climate. The glaciers in the Olympics are projected to vanish by about 2070, and a lot of them already have. And the world should take notice when something like that happens. There should be recognition.
So my goal when I'm an artist in residence is to create a body of work with the goal of maybe kind of being that little foot in the door to get people a little bit curious, or just kind of wondering about a place or being inspired by a place, because I really believe that artwork is and creative media in general are needed really more and now than ever to help tell the stories of our beautiful landscapes, our public lands, but especially all of our lands impacted by climate change.
Here at Olympic, we do monitor the glaciers. We have long-term data on them. And that's not accessible to everyone. It's available to everyone. It's not necessarily something everyone looks at and understands right away.
This is Bill Bacchus's data that he sent me for helping me understand.
But you can look at a painting and know how it makes you feel. You can read a poem or listen to a song, see a dance, and those things hit different because the person who made it put their emotion and their heart into it. And that's especially true of this group of artists. They absolutely gave so much. I'm endlessly inspired by the things that they've created.
When I'm working on a painting, I start with a sketch.
This all started because I asked a question at a staff retreat. What if we assigned an artist to every glacier in the park? Everyone was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. And then I think a year or two passed before suddenly one of my coworkers came to me and was like, so we got with Washington's National Park Fund and we can do it. We can fund that project. We can actually make it real.
There's so much, I think, just oversaturation of really sad messages around climate change. And it's my hope that when I bring in the lens of an artist and that kind of creative space, I can still highlight the beauty and the amazing wonder and joy in these places alongside that message of ecological loss or glacial loss or climate change. So I want people to be able to not just be sad when they see my work. I want them to leave inspired, and hopefully inspired to go out and see these places, and if I'm lucky, also be able to act on behalf and advocate for these places as well.
We can't save these glaciers just as a park. It's beyond our power at this point. But we can preserve them as art. And people will be able to go and see, this is what Anderson Glacier meant to somebody. This is what Lillian Glacier meant to somebody. This is what somebody saw in this glacier and put into art.